Every light left on belongs to someone. Every light left on belongs to someone. 7 windows burning past 3, and one of them belongs to me. Across the courtyard, 4th floor right, a desk lamp makes a yellow square. Someone leans toward 2 bright screens with headphones pressed into her hair. She lifts a mug, finds nothing there, puts it down beside the keys, then turns her microphone back on and speaks to someone overseas. 2 floors below, a kitchen glows, a bottle warmer stains the wall. A shadow walks from chair to sink, then walks the same short line again. A baby starts, then loses breath. A hand keeps moving through the room. The microwave says 3:16 in numbers, orange as a wound. Every light left on belongs to someone. Every light left on belongs to someone. 7 windows burning past 3, and one of them belongs to me. In 5A, 2 shadows share 1 kitchen and 1 hanging bulb. A glass stays full beside the tap. A chair is pulled too far from home. 1 body faces toward the stove, the other watches from the hall. Neither moves enough to leave, neither turns enough to talk. On the 9th floor, near the stairs, a shirt hangs blue above a board. Steam touches the window once, then fades before it finds a word. An iron travel sleeve to cuff, a button waits beside the thread. Someone smooths tomorrow flat, because tonight will not go to bed. Lights still on, floor by floor, small lives behind the locked front door. Lights still on, thin and warm, nobody knows who made it through the storm. One window is aquarium blue, the only color in the block. A person sits down on the floor with both knees drawn beneath the cloth. Fish move slowly through their face, the filter bubbles soft and low. The phone is lying out of reach. The room looks deep enough to drown. Near the roof, a fridge light opens, then closes, opens once again. Someone eats above the sink, still wearing work across their skin. A metal fork hits ceramic, a shoe lies sideways near the mat. No table set, no overhead, just 5 small minutes standing back. Every light left on belongs to someone. Every light left on belongs to someone. 7 windows burning past 3, and one of them belongs to me. The elevator climbs to 8, red numbers floating in the glass. It stops at 6, the doors pull wide, then shut on. No one grocery bag appears at last. A coat, a hand, a tired key. The hallway swallows all of it, then gives one ceiling light to me. I start inventing names for them. The woman with the headset glow, the father by the bottle heat, the pair who cannot say hello, the worker eating over steel, the blue room breathing like the sea. I give them endings they don't need, because I cannot sleep for free. Maybe none of them are lonely. Maybe I keep getting it wrong. Maybe one is finishing a movie. Maybe one is writing a song. Maybe two shadows in a kitchen are laughing where I cannot hear. Distance makes a room look simple. Glass makes every life look clear. I only see the movements, not the reasons in the room. A curtain lifting at the corner, a hand turning off a screen, a figure bending for a charger, a kettle held beneath a tap. I turn strangers into stories, so my own night can look mad. One light out, then another. Fourth floor dark, fifth floor covered, aquarium blue. Still awake, one small square the dawn won't take. At 4:28, the headset room goes black, except the monitor. The chair rolls backward out of sight. A hand returns to close the door. The bottle warmer loses orange. The baby room becomes a shade. The kitchen with the two still figures keeps one light above the plate. A curtain opens near the roof. A face appears, then turns away. For half a second I am certain someone looks across this way. I step back from my own window, like I have crossed a private line, and see my lamp behind my head, reflected in the courtyard glass. Every light left on belongs to someone. Every light left on belongs to someone. I counted all the lives I couldn't see. 7B, blue screens, mute light on, coffee gone. She talks to strangers till the world comes back. At 3:07 the headset clicks and pulls the room around her ears. Two monitors paint her glasses with a weather made of numbers. A badge hangs from the chair, though nobody is coming in. Her name is printed on the plastic, like a person she clocks in. The call arrives from somewhere warm, a hotel lobby, maybe Spain. A man says something will not open and repeats his booking name. She says, "Let me check that for you," in the voice she keeps for work, then presses mute and closes both eyes while the loading circle turns. She talks to strangers till the world comes back, keeps her own voice folded under the desk. She talks to strangers till the world comes back, one calm answer at a time. A spreadsheet fills the second screen with rows too narrow for a life. Green for solved, red for waiting, amber for call back tonight. She knows which box to tick when somebody starts to shout. Knows how long to let them finish before the silence wears them out. The empty mug says Monday, though Thursday and beside the keyboard in a ring of instant coffee. She peels the corner from a snack bar, but forgets to take a bite, then smiles because the next caller can somehow hear a frown through wire. She talks to strangers till the world comes back, till buses start and kitchens fill. She talks to strangers till the world comes back, and nobody asks how she is. At 3:34, a woman whispers from a bathroom at an airport. Her car has stopped, her flight is boarding. Her child is crying near the door. The worker in 7B straightens without knowing why, finds a number, calls a supervisor, keeps the woman on the line. For 6 minutes they are connected by a problem neither made. One under fluorescent boarding signs, one under monitor haze. Then the payment clears, the woman laughs, a short relieves, then broken sound. The call ends with "you saved us," and the room becomes a room again. She talks to strangers till the world comes back, keeps her own voice folded under the desk. She talks to strangers till the world comes back, one calm answer at a time. Between the calls she checks the courtyard, not the phone beside her hand. 7 windows still are burning in the building opposite. One is aquarium blue, one has steam against the glass. One goes dark while she is watching, like a thought that chose to pass. Her status changes to babble before she wants it to. The headset gives a small soft tone, and another voice comes through. This one wants a refund for flowers sent a week too late. She apologizes for the company as if she chose the date. She has learned to say "I understand" without promising she does. Learn to lower every sentence when a caller raises theirs. Learn that strangers tell the truth to whoever cannot leave. A password reset, a missing charge, then suddenly a funeral. Some callers need an answer, some only need a wall, something patient on the other end that will not hang up first. She writes no notes about the crying, only issue resolved at source. Then clears the field, resets her breathing, and returns to the queue. Mute on, head down. One deep breath, no sound. Mute off, name first. How can I help? Back to work. At 4:22, the office chat lights up with one green dot. A coworker in another city types, "You still awake or what?" She sends a picture of the empty mug. He sends a broken moon. They do not say they are exhausted. There is another call too soon. Her left lens catches tiny letters. Her right eye watches dawn begin. The room behind her stays unlit, so the screens can keep her in. A delivery truck backs below with 3 clean warning beeps. She hears the earliest elevator carry someone toward their sleep. She talks to strangers till the world comes back, till windows pale and kettles start. ordinary world returns without requiring her at all. The next call lights the screen. She puts the earpiece back in place. Says her name, says, "How can I help?" with daylight touching half her face. Across the courtyard, one last window fades from yellow into black. She talks to strangers. At 3:16, the bottle warmer paints the kitchen cabinet gold. One sock lies beside the sofa. One small foot has kicked it loose. The television stays black, so the room can keep its hush. A folded diaper waits open by a packet of cold wipes. She walks the same 6 steps, from the counter to the chair, back again before the crying can become too much to bear. The microwave clock keeps glowing like the hour needs to be known, and the whole block sleeps around her while she warms one bottle alone. The bottle warms while the whole block sleeps. Little orange light, little promise to keep. The bottle warms while the whole block sleeps, and she walks the floor so the night stays deep. The baby settles on her shoulder with one fist beneath its chin. A warm breath marks her t-shirt where the milk has dried again. She checks the bottle on her wrist, the way the nurse showed her before. Too warm, then almost ready. Then 1 minute at the door, there is laundry in a basket that has waited since Tuesday. 3 clean shirts, 2 tiny blankets, and a towel gone hard with age. A glass of water on the windowsill has dust along the rim. She reaches for it with one hand, then the baby moves again. The bottle warms while the whole block sleeps. Little orange light, little promise to keep. The bottle warms while the whole block sleeps, and she walks the floor so the night stays deep. Across the courtyard, 7B still shines a cold computer blue. Someone lifts a headset from her ear, then disappears from view. One kitchen holds 2 shadows. One room glows beneath the sea. She never learned their names, but knows they are awake with her. The warmer clicks itself off with a sound too small to trust. She pours the milk, screws on the top, and tests the plastic twice. The baby takes the bottle slowly, eyes half open, fingers spread. For a while the only movement is the little working jaw. She leans against the counter because sitting feels too far. The refrigerator hums beside her like an old impatient car. A magnet shaped like Brighton holds a card from last July. A chemist receipt is folded under one chipped alphabet tile. The picture shows them laughing before either learned this night, before bottles cooled on counters, before dawn became a shift. Nobody warned her quiet, could be heavier than noise, that love could look like pacing with no answer and no choice, that tenderness at 3 a.m. would smell like milk and steam, and every ordinary object would be sharper without sleep. She does not call it beautiful, she does not call it grace. She only shifts the baby's weight and wipes the bottle's base. Some nights are not a lesson, some hours do not transform. They are simply bodies waiting for another body to get warm. At 3:41 the crying stops, but she keeps walking anyway. The body learns the pattern long before the mind can change. 6 steps toward the window, 6 steps back beside the chair. Her heel avoids the floorboard that complains beneath the rug. A message waits unopened from someone asking how she is. She can already see the answer she would type but not believe. So she leaves the phone face down beside the little knitted hat and counts the baby's breathing with her palm against its back. The bottle empties slowly, the orange light is gone outside. A taxi crosses once, then the courtyard settles down. She burps the baby gently with the towel on her shoulder. One tiny sound comes out and somehow makes the room feel older. The bottle warms while the whole block sleeps. Little orange light, little promise to keep. The bottle warms while the whole block sleeps, and she walks the floor so the night stays deep. The bottle warms while the whole block sleeps. No witness at the window, no promise to keep. The bottle cools while the whole block sleeps, and she holds one small body through the deepest part of 3. At 4:02 she lowers slowly into the chair beside the wall. The baby stays asleep this time, with one hand barely closed. She does not risk the bedroom, does not move the blanket yet, just lets the kitchen hold them in the light the warmer left. Across the courtyard, one lamp dies. 2 shadows, 1 no one says goodnight. One glass full beside the sink, one chair pulled out too wide. Two shadows, one kitchen. No one says goodnight. 2 shadows, one kitchen. Under one exhausted light. No slammed door, no final word. 2 shadows, one kitchen. No one says goodnight. At 3:28 the kettle clicks, though neither asked for tea. Steam climbs past the cupboard doors and disappears cleanly. She stands beside the counter with both hands flat on stone. He watches from the hallway like the room is not his own. A spoon lies in the saucer. The tap releases one clear drop, then gathers one more to hold. Her phone is face down near the fruit. are by the chair. Every object in the kitchen has chosen where to stare. He says, I didn't mean it, but the sentence comes out thin. She turns the burner off, though nothing had been cooking. The refrigerator starts with its low mechanical throat, and for a few long seconds it is the only thing that speaks. The overhead bulb is too white, it finds the tired in their skin. Her dinner shirt has one cuff folded in. His coat hangs from the doorway, one sleeve touching the floor. They both look toward the clock as if the hour can choose the door. Two shadows, one kitchen. No one says goodnight. Two shadows, one kitchen. Under one exhausted light. No slam door, no final word. Two shadows, one kitchen. No one says goodnight. Across the courtyard, 7B keeps glowing monitor blue. A parent walks a baby past a warmer coming through. Someone irons a shirt upstairs. Someone opens up a fridge. The whole building keeps moving while these two refuse the bridge. She lifts the glass beside the sink, then sets it down untouched. He moves the chair back half an inch, as if that matters much. The tap gives one more drop. The kettle cools without a sound. A taxi crosses through the glass and leaves red light around. Maybe there was one exact second when the argument could bend. A word before the sharper word, a hand before the end. But people rarely hear the hinge while standing in the frame. They only feel the door grow heavy and call the waiter name. She remembers what he said, he remembers how she looked. Neither remembers what began it, only where the silence took. The kitchen is too small for all the versions they defend. So the shadows reach the ceiling while the bodies do not move. One step forward, one step back. Cup still empty, window black. One breath held, one breath lost. Kitchen light, counting cost. He finally enters fully, but stays close beside the wall. She moves enough to let him pass, not enough to call it soft. He fills the kettle again because his hands require a task. Water strikes the metal base with more honesty than either has. She opens up the drawer, takes a tea bag, then another. Places one beside his cup without looking at her lover. It is not forgiveness, it is not surrendering. Just a square of folded paper and one ordinary string. He sees it on the counter and the whole room changes size. Not warmer, not repaired, just less impossible to occupy. He turns the kettle on, the little switch becomes a light. And for the first time since midnight, they both watch the same thing. Two shadows, one kitchen. No one says goodnight. Two shadows, one kitchen. Under one exhausted light. No slam door, no final word. Two shadows, one kitchen. No one says goodnight. At 4:03 the water boils. He pours without being asked. One mug has chipped blue flowers. One says, world's best dad. She almost smiles at that, then stops before it shows. noodles stable. No one says, I'm sorry. No one says, we'll be okay. They drink until the cups go warm and let the dark loose shape. The courtyard pales behind them. 7B goes briefly black. The bottle warmer turns off. The elevator carries someone back. Their reflections in the window sit together, bodies apart. Two shadows made less enormous by the first bus starting up. Two shadows, one kitchen. No one says goodnight. Two shadows, one kitchen, but the room survives the night. No clean ending, no grand promise, no sudden wrong made right. Two shadows, one kitchen, still sharing one small light. Noodles over the sink, uniform still on, fork against the bowl, fridge humming like a song. At 3:52 the kettle spits against a chipped white mug, a pack of tears uneven, and the seasoning falls in clumps. He keeps his work shirt buttoned, name patch bending at the seam. One shoe is wet from pavement, one heel has rubbed the skin. The kitchen light stays off, only the hood bulb burns, a yellow circle over steel where the instant noodles turn. He leans above the basin because the table holds the mail, a council letter, takeaway menus, and a battery that failed. I eat tomorrow's hunger over the sink, standing in the dark before I get to think. I eat tomorrow's hunger over the sink. 5 hot minutes, then the whole night blinks. The fork hits ceramic with a small impatient ring. He blows across the surface, but the steam keeps everything. His sleeves smell like warehouse dust, cold air, and forklift rain. There is grease along one cuff and cardboard in the grain. The refrigerator opens, blue light across his face, half a lemon, old hot sauce, a carton nearly gone. He looks for something better, then closes it again. The motor starts behind him like a tired second friend. Noodles over the sink, no chair, no plate. Noodles over the sink, too hungry to wait. One hand on the bowl, one eye on the clock. The building sleeps above him, but the fridge does not. Across the courtyard, aquarium blue still trembles through the glass. 7B has lost one monitor, the other one holds fast. A kitchen on the 5th floor keeps 2 shadows at a table. He does not know their story, but he watches when he is able. He twirls the noodles badly, they slap against his chin. A drop of broth lands on a patch where his first name has been stitched. He wipes it with his wrist, then laughs without much sound, the kind of laugh a person makes when no one else is around. There were days he used to sit down, take the uniform off first, put rice inside a real bowl, call someone before he ate. Now the shift ends after midnight, the bus takes 40 minutes, and hunger becomes practical when sleep is waiting near it. He is not sad in a grand way, he is not ruined by the scene. He is simply eating noodles the dish soap should have been. The sink gives back the hood light, the glass gives back his shape. A man arriving after life has put the chairs away. Fork down, bowl tilt, one more bite, salt and heat. Fridge hum, pipes knock, 3:59, kitchen clock. A message lights his phone from a number saved as mom. He working late again, sent 2 hours before. He reads it while he chews, then types just got in all good. Deletes the comma, sends it before the sentence grows. Another bubble follows, eats something proper, please. He looks into the bowl at pale curls and chili seeds. Takes a picture as a joke, then decides not to send some evidence. Looks lonelier when framed from either end. The steam has almost vanished, the noodles start to stick. He adds cold tap water, though it ruins what is left. I eat tomorrow's hunger over the sink, standing in the dark before I get to think. I eat tomorrow's hunger over the sink. 5 hot minutes, then the whole night blinks. At 4:11 he finishes and drinks the broth too fast. The salt catches in his throat like a word that came out last. He rinses out the bowl but leaves the fork beside the tap. There are limits to the cleaning a person owes before collapse. He removes the work shirt in the hallway by the chair. The shoulders keep their shape for 1 second without him there. His wet shoe stays by the mat, his socks mark up the floor. The hood light keeps the kitchen like a shop that will not close. I eat tomorrow's hunger over the sink. No table set, no room to overthink. I eat tomorrow's hunger over the sink. The night shift leaves before the morning drinks. I eat tomorrow's hunger over the sink. 1 cheap bowl, 1 metal fork, 1 missing link. I eat tomorrow's hunger over the sink, then turn the little yellow light off with my wrist. The fridge keeps running, the pipes move upstairs. A baby gives 1 short cry, then it settles somewhere. The monitor in 7B finally changes into black. The 2 shadows leave the kitchen, and 1 chair is pushed back. He carries a work shirt past the mirror in the hall. Does not stop to study what the night has made it all. The empty bowl dries slowly with 1 noodle near the rim. By morning it will look like nobody stood above the sink. Noodles over the sink, uniform on a chair. A small meal after midnight that no one knew was there. The courtyard starts to pale, the hood bulb turns off clean, and tomorrow's hunger waits where tonight has already been. Elevator at 3:43, red numbers over steel. 1 soft chime, the doors slide wide, and no one asks how late feels. At 3:43 the elevator waits with both doors open. A woman steps in backwards with a grocery bag against her coat. Her uniform is folded under 1 arm, still warm. A key is ready in her fingers before the ride has even started. The mirror behind the buttons has a cloud across 1 side. She sees half her tired face and lets the other half decide. The lobby light is too clean for the hour in her bones. She presses 8, the doors close, and the building takes her home. The elevator knows who comes home late, knows the shoes, the keys, the weight. The elevator knows who comes home late, carries every tired body to its gate. The number 1 turns red, then 2, then 3, then 4. A paper bag shifts softly when the cables pull the floor. Inside it, milk, 2 apples, bread reduced after 10. A packet of painkillers and coffee for the morning shift again. At 6 the elevator stops, though nobody pressed the light. The doors reveal a corridor with 1 bicycle chain tight. A television laughs somewhere, a baby cries behind a wall. She waits for someone to enter, but no one comes at all. Going up floor by floor, someone leaves, someone comes home. Going up, red numbers glow. The elevator knows, the elevator knows. The doors close with a shudder, and the mirror gives her back a strand of hair stuck to her cheek. A name badge in the bag, she takes it out and reads it like the letters might be wrong, then hides it under bread where work cannot come along. Her phone lights in her pocket, the message from the morning. Can you cover half a Friday? No hello and no warning. She does not open it, but the preview stays bright between the emergency button and the rules for fire at night. There are people who come home when everyone else leaves, people carrying the city in the folds of their sleeves. Cleaners, carers, kitchen hands, night guards, counting gates, the ones the building hears at impossible little dates. The elevator knows, their silence knows which floor they choose, knows the bag with discounted bread, knows the blister in the shoe. It never asks what happened, never says they look destroyed. It only takes the weight and fills the shaft with noise. 7, pause, door shake, false stop. 7, again, metal breath, and 10. The lift goes past her floor for half a second, maybe more. The 8 stays dark beneath the 9, and she grips the grocery cord. Then the cabin corrects itself with a small embarrassed drop. The apples hit each other, and the ceiling light blinks once. She laughs before she means to, but dry surprise, little sound. The first thing all night that was not part of work somehow. The elevator hums below it, like it almost laughed as well. An 8 appears in red, and the doors begin to swell. The elevator knows who comes home late, knows the shoes, the keys, the weight. The elevator knows who comes home late, carries every tired body to its gate. Her hallway smells like onions, laundry powder, old heater plant sits near the fire door with dry soil at its feet. She steps out, then turns around because the bag side and half at home. Like the lift is asking quietly which side she wants to own. She takes the box and leaves. The doors finally come together. Her reflection narrows slowly, then disappears in silver. The elevator drops away to carry someone else. A red number moving downward through the building by itself. The elevator knows who comes home late, knows the shoes, the keys, the weight. The elevator knows who comes home late, carries every tired body to its gate. Her hallway smells like onions, laundry powder, old heat. A plant sits near the fire door with dry soil at its feet. She steps out and turns around because the bag feels wrong. The painkillers have fallen near the rail they rode upon. She reaches down to take them before the doors can close. The sensor catches her wrist and the metal mouth reopens. For 1 second she stands there, half inside and half at home. The key is ready in her fingers before the ride has even started. The mirror behind the buttons has a cloud across one side. I'm ironing tomorrow because tonight won't end. Blue shirt under one bad lamp, steam against the window, 4 hours till the alarm again. At 3:50 the ironing board stands open through the living room. One leg shorter than the other, so it rocks against the floor. A blue work shirt lies flat with one button hanging loose. She presses down the collar like the morning needs the proof. The iron gives a little breath, then drags across the sleeve. A white line of steam appears and vanishes before she sees. The radio is off tonight, the building makes enough. Pipes inside the wall, a lift below, a cupboard closing up. I'm ironing tomorrow because tonight won't end. Smoothing every wrinkle I can reach. I'm ironing tomorrow because tonight won't end. Making morning look less tired than me. The shirt belongs to 8 o'clock, to a bus that leaves at 7, to a desk beneath the ceiling where the lights stay on forever. There is a stain near the pocket from a lunch she ate too fast. She works the fabric twice, but the mark remembers what has passed. A spool of blue thread waits beside a needle in a dish. The loose button turns slowly when the ironing board is hit. She knows she should repair it, knows she should sleep instead. But useful little problems are easier than the ones inside her head. Steam on glass, sleeve laid straight. Alarm at 6, no room to wait. Steam on glass, night wears thin. Press tomorrow, flat again. Across the courtyard, 7B has lost its second screen. The kitchen with 2 shadows now holds 2 cups of tea. A bottle warmer has gone dark, the aquarium stays blue. Someone eats above a sink in a uniform half through. She never watches long, just catches pieces while she turns the shirt from front to back and checks the place the fabric burns. Every window seems to carry a task too small for day, work that only happens when the rest have gone away. I'm ironing tomorrow because tonight won't end. Smoothing every wrinkle I can reach. I'm ironing tomorrow because tonight won't end, making morning look less tired than me. She lifts the iron upright and the red light clicks off. For a moment all the room has is the fridge and distant traffic. Her phone lies near the sofa with an alarm already set. 6:15, 6:20, and one at 6:28. A message from her sister says, "You still awake?" She types, "No, I'm asleep," then deletes the stupid joke, writes, "Just finishing something," adds a heart, then takes it back. The screen goes dark before she decides which version sounds less cracked. There are people who prepare for morning like a celebration. Shoes beside the doorway, coffee measured out in cups. She prepares like someone hiding evidence of the night. A pressed shirt, packed lunch, hair tied by the light. If the collar sits correctly, if the button holds one day, if the sleeves look clean and even, no one has to know she stayed awake until the buses started practicing below. No one has to know tomorrow was assembled very slow. Iron down, steam rise, blue cloth, tied eyes, button loose, needle bright. 5 more hours till daylight. At 4:21 she threads the needle on the second try, pushes through the buttonhole and pulls the blue thread tight. The knot comes out too large, so she cuts and starts again. Small mistakes look enormous at the quiet end of night. The shirt hangs from a cupboard door. When she finishes the cuff, it looks ready for a person who has rested well enough. She stands back in her t-shirt with one sock and one bare foot, and sees tomorrow waiting in the shape she has just put. I'm ironing tomorrow because tonight won't end. Blue shirt waiting by the door. I'm ironing tomorrow because tonight won't end. So morning asks a little less of me. I'm ironing tomorrow because tonight won't end. Steam fading from the glass. I cannot smooth the hours, but I can make the color last. She folds the ironing board and leans it by the wall. The short leg clicks once, then the room goes still. The iron cools beside the socket with its cord across the rug. A small dark mark on the sole plate from a fabric held too long. At 4:36 she fills a glass and drinks above the sink. The shirt turns gently on its hanger when the heating starts again. Across the courtyard, one more window changes from blue to black. Her own reflection takes its place with the pressed shirt at her back. The alarm remains at 6:15. There is no bargain left to make. She carries the shirt to the hallway where tomorrow starts to wait. No grand relief arrives, no reason for the night to mend. Only one blue shirt, less tired than me, because tonight would not end. At 4:50, the ironing board stands open through the living room. One leg shorter than the other, so it rocks against the floor. A blue work shirt lies flat, with one button hanging loose. She presses down the collar like the morning needs the proof. The iron gives a little breath. The aquarium makes one room look underwater. Blue moving over walls. The aquarium makes one room look underwater. and someone sits beneath it all. At 4:06 the courtyard dark has one window colored blue. Not monitor light, not television, something slower moving through. A glass tank stands against the wall with pebbles, weeds, and one small cave. Silver bodies cross the ceiling, then disappear behind a wave. A woman sits down on the carpet, blanket gathered at her waist. Her phone is near the sofa, far enough to lose its place. One elbow rests upon her knee, one hand lies open on the floor. She watches 4 small fish repeat the same turn by the filter door. The aquarium makes one room look underwater, makes the ceiling drift and bend. The aquarium makes one room look underwater, where the night forgets to end. The filter sends a line of bubbles up the corner of the glass. Everyone arrives, breaks open, and becomes the room again. A heater glows behind the plants, a thin red thread beneath the blue. The fish do not know morning, they only know the water moves. One orange fish keeps circling past a castle made of stone. Another waits below the leaves as if it wants to be alone. She named them all in private, names no visitor would guess. Tonight she does not speak them, she just counts each turn they make. Blue on the cupboard, blue on her hands, blue on the blanket, blue where she stands. The room is not drowning, it only appears to hold all its breathing in water instead of air. Across the courtyard, other lights have ordinary colors now. Yellow kitchens, white hallways, one iron cooling by a wall. A headset room has darkened, the bottle warmer lost its gold. But this one window keeps its tide, as if the building had a soul. Maybe she came here after crying, maybe she has not cried at all. Maybe the floor is simply cooler and the bed against the wall. Maybe watching something smaller move without deciding why is the only kind of company that does not ask her to reply. The fish make no conclusions, they do not read her face. They do not call the silence healing, they do not name the space. They turn around the plastic castle, they rise when bubbles climb. They take the room in measured circles and spend no word on time. The aquarium makes one room look underwater, blue moving over walls. The aquarium makes one corner of the tank. Its gills keep opening, closing in a rhythm small and blank. She leans closer to the glass till her forehead nearly meets it. Her face appears between the plants, then breaks when silver crosses from the courtyard. She looks like she is in there too. A larger animal behind her, made of shadow, skin and blue. Then she shifts and the reflection slides away across the room. The fish continue through the place. Her face had occupied too soon. The building pipe knocks once. The elevator chimes below. Another window loses light. She does not turn to know. The tank keeps making quiet weather with no forecast and no end. Bubble rise, bubble break, small fins turn, no mistake. Blue wall, dark floor, one more circle, one circle more. At 4:48 she stands, not quickly, not dissolved. Her knees have left two shallow marks where the carpet fibers fold. She feeds a pinch above the water, tiny flakes spread out like ash. The fish rise from every corner, turning patience into flash. She smiles once at their hunger, a movement barely there, then closes up the yellow lid and lifts the blanket from the chair. The phone remains untouched, though its screen is lit twice. Whatever waits inside the message can keep waiting through the night. She switches off the room lamp, now only water lights the At 4:44 the building starts giving back the dark. One square loses yellow, then another loses blue. A monitor in 7B turns black across the glass. The chair rolls out of view and the headset room is through. The kitchen with two shadows keeps one light above the stove. Then one figure leaves the table and the other follows slow. The bottle warmer goes quiet. The orange circle disappears. A hand closes half a curtain on the longest part of 3. The dark comes back, floor by floor. One window, then one more. The dark comes back, floor by floor, till the building looks like before. The iron shirt is hanging in the hallway near the door. Its room stays lit 1 minute, then the lamp is there no more. The blue aquarium keeps moving after every kitchen fades. Fish still cross the woman's ceiling while the courtyard turns to gray. An elevator climbs to 9, red numbers through the glass. It pauses, opens, closes, then the cabin travels back. A cupboard shuts on number 5. A bathroom fan gives up, and somewhere in the darkened block a kettle fills 1 cup. The dark comes back, floor by floor. One window, then one more. The dark comes back, floor by floor, till the building looks like before. I count the lights that used to be 7B tea and bottle gold, two shadows, one blue aquarium, a shirt pressed through the cold. The rooms are still behind the glass when every window loses glow. A whole life can be present and still look empty from below. Floor by floor, light by light, every room returns the night. Floor by floor, one by one, till the windows all look done. At 5:03 the aquarium finally loses part of blue, not switched off, just thinned by morning. As the sky begins coming through, the woman rises from the carpet, feeds the fish and leaves the frame. The tank keeps casting weaker water on a room without her shape. The courtyard brick becomes visible where black had held it flat. Drain pipes, vents, chipped window ledges, laundry hooks and satellite bags. The building looks less secret when the night reveals its flaws. What felt like constellations turns to glass and paint and walls. Maybe darkness made me careless, made each window feel like truth. I saw one gesture, built a history, saw one lamp and named the wound. The body bends beside a table and I call the body lonely. A curtain shakes, I call it leaving. A light stays on, I call it holding. But all I had were little squares and distance dressed as knowing. The backs of chairs, the shapes of hands, a kettle briefly glowing. The lives behind those windows never asked to be explained. I borrowed them to pass the hour and gave them back their names. At 5:17 the first new light appears where none had been. A bathroom on the second floor turns white behind a blind. A kitchen wakes beside the lift. The kettle starts below. The building is not going dark now, it is changing. Who can show? Night workers close their curtains, morning workers cross the rooms. One person puts a uniform down, another ties their shoes. The same window holds departure, then arrival minutes later. A block can lose one version and replace it with another. The dark comes back, floor by floor, one window, then one more. The dark comes back, floor by floor, but mine is still beside the dawn. The light comes back, floor by floor, different hands behind each door. The light comes back, floor by floor, and no room means what it meant before. At 5:32 the courtyard has almost lost the night. The last aquarium shimmer folds into ordinary light. A bus moves past the entrance, a lift begins to rise. Someone opens one blue curtain, someone closes tired eyes. I turn my lamp off finally. The glass releases my face. For one brief second my window becomes another emph behind. Everything I called a story. I was watching the windows. One was watching back. My face over the courtyard, and the color of the glass. At 5:21 the buildings have started losing night. Yellow rooms turn ordinary, blue rooms thin into white. The courtyard shows its brickwork, drain pipes, ledges, chipped old paint. Everything that looked like stories starts returning to its shape. I stand behind my own lamp with a cold cup on the sill. The notebook stays half open on a page I couldn't fill. Across the way, one curtain moves slowly on the 6th. A figure stops behind it, and for 1 second does not shift. I was watching the windows. One was watching back. I gave names to all the shadows, then saw mine inside the glass. I was watching the windows like the night belonged to me. One was watching back, and it looked a lot like me. Maybe they were counting lights the way I counted theirs. Maybe my lamp became a signal in somebody else's square. Maybe they saw my hand lift the same cup every hour, saw me step away from the window, then return without a reason from far enough. My room is simple: one chair, one coat, one light, a body standing near the glass. Too late to call it night. No one sees the open notebook or the sentence crossed in blue. No one knows the cup is empty or what I almost tried to do. The spoon beside the notebook catches one thin line of dawn. The radiator clicks behind me, then decides the heat is gone. A neighbor opens one small window and shakes dust from a cloth. For the first time, all these buildings feel close enough to touch. Glass keeps both sides, glass keeps none. Morning takes the shape the night had done. Glass keeps both sides, near and far. Every window turns a person into one small burning mark. The headset room is darkened, the bottle warmer too. The kitchen with two shadows has become a normal view. A blue shirt hangs by one door, an elevator starts below. The aquarium is paling as the fish keep moving slow. I had turned them into chapters from a gesture, from a light. Gave them pain, gave them forgiveness, gave them reasons for the night. But from their side, perhaps I am the stranger by the lamp, the one who never leaves the window, the one whose room stays amber. Distance makes a person legible in ways a person never is. One lifted hand becomes goodbye, one seated shape becomes regret. A kitchen light becomes an argument, a hallway glow becomes return. We build whole lives from silhouettes because silence leaves room to learn. But people are not symbols, and windows are not crossing unlit square can carry any truth. Maybe no one watched me. Maybe that shape was only cloth. Maybe I needed one reflection to make the looking stop. Lamp behind me, sky ahead, one face living over brick and bed. Curtain moving, window clear, someone distant, someone here. At 5:30, mind the figure on the 6th floor lifts a hand, not waving, not exactly, just touching at the glass. I raise mine without thinking, then feel foolish when I do. The figure turns away and leaves the curtain open through. No answer crosses over, no meaning settles down. The bus enters the courtyard with its brakes and early sound. A man walks out with rubbish, a dog pulls hard against the lead. The private night is ending under ordinary feet. I see my room reflected less clearly as the day. The lamp becomes a pale spot, the walls return to gray. My face no longer floats over every distant frame. The glass gives back the courtyard and releases me by name. I was watching the windows, one was watching back. I gave names to all the shadows, then saw mine inside the glass. I was watching the windows like the night belonged to me. One was watching back, and it looked a lot like me. I was watching the windows till the windows turned to day. Every life I thought I understood kept most of itself away. I was watching the windows, then I turned my own light down. One was watching back from somewhere in the waking town. At 5:52 I closed the notebook without finishing the page.